Hey everybody, it is me, Joe Ferrero, hanging out with you this week to talk to you about one of our musicals. And we're going to talk to you this week all about our musical Nanny Claus. Yep, Nanny Claus is an awesome musical that you can get here at Twisted Plays. And I know it's about to be summer, it is technically summer, and you're like, why are you talking about a Christmas show? Well, that's because it's a good time to order a copy to read of Nanny Claus so you can get an idea of what you want to do for Christmas or the holiday season. And the great thing about Nanny Claus is it is a Christmas show. It's not religious based though at all. So anywhere that you can perform stuff about Christmas, it's a great show for that. And so what I'm showing you right now is the director's book. There's also singer books that go along with the show. And of course, you can always get, there's also CDs, I should say, that go along with the show, which is the recording of the show and the accompaniment and the recorded music and the vocal music that you can hear and et cetera, et cetera. So you can check out all that stuff. So what's Nanny Claus about? Nanny Claus is essentially Mary Poppins, only Christmassy. What's great about that is that you can really enjoy what is Mary Poppins in this kind of show. So basically, you've got these three little children who are elf children, and they are not behaving very well, and they've gone through a couple of nannies, and their elf parents who work in the Santa sweet shop and in the toy shop. They are kind of having issues, and they need to get a new nanny. And so, of course, along comes Nanny Claus, and she is awesome, and she kind of takes them under her wing, and great things happen. And the cool thing about this show is it's all about getting to know about family and, really appreciating the type of family that you have. And I want to play for you a few little pieces of music that I think you're going to like. First of all, the opening number of the show is called The Busiest Time of the Year. And it's a really fun song because it kind of involves the entire cast. And like you could just get like so many kids and so many adults or whatever you want to do involved in it. So take a little listen.
Attention all toy-making elves, this is Santa Claus. We still have thousands of toys to make before Christmas Eve, and with just 3 days left,
It's a pretty good song, right? I'm sure you like it. There's a lot of other great music in this show. There's a snowman that you find a little later on in the show, and he is kind of like the Bert character. He's in a park, and he is just sitting there, and they find an interesting way to bring him to life, and the kids really enjoy it. So this is called, this song is called "A Day with a Snowman," and I think you'll kind of like that. It's a fun little song, right? There's other great songs in there. This is another good one I'll play for you. Is called the Candy Cane Disaster. It's hysterical. So what happens when they get to the sweet shop and they're creating the candy canes and they can't find the red dye? They find a really cool way to kind of get the red in there. So listen to this. So you hear there's like very Broadway style music in the show and all kinds of good stuff like that. So basically, we've got some great characters in the show. You've got Nanny Claus, of course. She's a huge character in the show, and she's a traditional, serious nanny. She smiles, but she knows when it's a good time to be put on that serious face. She's always neat and put together. and preferably speaks with a British accent. Then you've got the elf family. So there's the father, he works in the workshop, the mother, who works in the sweet shop, and then the three kids, Ellie, Eddie, and Emily. Ellie is the oldest female girl, usually around age 10. Eddie's the boy, he's about age 8. And then there's Emily, who's the smallest child, usually about age 6. And Emily's a really small role and has one line in the show. But she's with the family the whole time. There's also a nanny towards the beginning of the show called Nanny Kringle that you meet, and she's a strong, sturdy nanny and always very angry type person. Then, as I said, there's the snowman, who's bright, cheery, magical kind of guy. And Santa and Mrs. Claus are also featured in the show, as well as a ton of elves you can have. There's sweet shop elves, there's workshop elves. They can just be one big group of elves. So there's a lot going on in that show. We think the show is perfect for all kinds of ages, so from young kids to adults. As a matter of fact, we have a few theaters who are performing this next season during the Christmas season as one of their main stage shows. So they're involving kids and adults in it. But you can definitely do it with pretty much any age level. So I want to show you real quick the director's book one more time. So if you see in the director's book here, you can see that it's got in the very beginning of the director's book, you've got all kinds of good info about settings and costumes and all that kinds of stuff. And then as you go through, obviously it has the scripts, but it also has a complete piano vocal score for the entire show. And then even in the back, there's a template for a poster or whatnot. The Singers editions, they are little books, and they've got all kinds of good stuff in them too, including the entire script and just the vocal music in that. What you can get from us is you can get a perusal from Twisted Plays or from Musicals for Schools, and we will send you a copy of a book, and we will send you a listening CD. And listening CDs are all the tracks from the show, but with the vocals put into it. The piano accompaniment CD that comes with a kit. So the whole show is available right now for order from Twisted Plays, over here, twistedplays.com, or musicals4schools.com. That's musicals, the number 4, schools.com. So you can get the whole physical kit mailed to you. If you're looking for a digital kit of the show, it will very, very soon be available at juniordrama.com. But for right now, only the physical kit is available. We hope to get that digital kit up on juniordrama.com very, very soon. We're just working out the final kinks in that equation. But you can get it all. And it's really good. It's a great show. I really think you're going to like it. So if you haven't heard of it yet, go ahead over to twistedplays.com. You can listen to some excerpts from the show. You can also download a couple of pages. And if you really want more of a digital preview, give your Twisted rep a call, and we can send you some other files for you to look at. So thanks so much. I don't want to take too much more of your time, but definitely go and check out Nanny Claus. I think you're going to love it. It's an awesome show. And thanks so much for joining us here at Twisted Plays.